Alright, so I love the Inquisitors. Their appearance is cool, they look cool, and every time that an Inquisitor is at the center of the story, or serving as a main antagonist, the narrative is usually really engaging. Almost every Inquisitor has some sort of interesting backstory or character quirk that makes them memorable. However, why does it seem like they're not very effective at their job? They don't have a great track record of killing Jedi, at least from what we've seen. We've been told as an audience that they've hunted and killed surviving Jedi after Order 66, but whenever they appear on screen or in books or comics, they're largely unsuccessful and at most serve as an annoyance to the main character. Honestly, it kinda seems like they're more trouble than they're worth for the Empire, especially for Darth Vader, who always seems to have to clean up after them. For starters, let's look at the third sister in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Her whole goal was to draw out Kenobi so she could use him to get closer to Vader, just so she could kill him. She attacked Vader and prevented him from catching Kenobi on Jabim. While Vader and the Grand Inquisitor knew about her true allegiance beforehand, her ambitions cost Vader time and energy, and apparently also cost the Grand Inquisitor one of his two stomachs, because Powans have two stomachs, I guess. Speaking of the Grand Inquisitor, he was actually able to fight and defeat Jocasta Nu in the Darth Vader Dark Lord of the Sith comic book series, but was stopped from delivering the killing blow to her by Darth Vader. Vader told Grand Inquisitor that he did not wish her to die just yet, and that he required the Inquisitor's obedience. The Grand Inquisitor instead turned to Vader and began questioning him, asking him to deactivate his lightsaber first. Using the Grand Inquisitor's hesitance, Jocasta Nu was able to knock out the Grand Inquisitor and escape, leaving Vader to pursue her through the temple by himself. Another Inquisitor that disobeyed orders from Darth Vader was the Ninth Sister. The Ninth Sister at one point traveled to the planet Kabaria to investigate a possible Jedi sighting. She was skeptical that it was a genuine sighting, because according to her, ever since the Empire began setting bounties on Jedi, people all over the galaxy were calling in Jedi sightings, most of which were fake. However, Darth Vader accompanied her on this investigation anyway. Rather than enter the cantina where the Jedi was spotted together, Vader made the Ninth Sister wait outside until he called her in. When Vader entered the cantina, it was revealed that it was indeed a fake Jedi sighting. But more than that, it was an ambush meant just for Darth Vader. When Vader became slightly overwhelmed, he calmed the Ninth Sister, requesting backup. The Ninth Sister, however, did not respond to Vader's call for backup, and instead ignored it and waited to see if Vader survived the ambush. Vader survived it, of course, but the people that ambushed him escaped the cantina and ran right past the Ninth Sister, once again leaving Darth Vader alone to pursue the enemy. Additionally, the Ninth Sister was in a bit of a feud with the Sixth Brother. During a mission to hunt a Jedi on the planet of Mon Cala, the Sixth Brother and Ninth Sister became overwhelmed by several Purge troopers that had been sort of mind-tricked by the surviving Jedi. These Purge troopers were one of the last batch of clone troopers from Kamino, so they still had the Order 66 chips inside their heads. The Jedi used the Force to activate the chips, which caused the Purge troopers to turn on the Inquisitors, who used to be former Jedi. The Ninth Sister and Sixth Brother would have died, but the Sixth Brother, in a bid to ensure his own survival, used his lightsaber to cut off the Ninth Sister's leg so he could buy himself time to escape from the troopers. As the Sixth Brother escaped, the Ninth Sister swore revenge on him. She was able to survive despite losing her leg, but was never able to exact revenge on the Sixth Brother. The sixth brother had responded to a Jedi sighting on the planet Rada, where the Empire had established several farms designed for constructing rations. This Jedi sighting was none other than Ahsoka Tano, and when the sixth brother eventually found her, she was able to defeat him and then take his lightsabers. Ahsoka then reverse bled his red lightsabers, turning them white. Then, like 16 years later, Ahsoka used those lightsabers to cut Vader's mask in half on Malachor. Some other Inquisitors that caused Vader trouble were a couple of unnamed Inquisitors from that same Darth Vader Dark Lord of the Sith comic series. These two Inquisitors were becoming a little too friendly with each other, and Vader felt this camaraderie was unbecoming. Vader sensed an attachment growing between these two unnamed Inquisitors, and felt that that was a weakness. He activated his lightsaber and attacked one of them, but the other activated his lightsaber and defended her. This prompted Vader to full-on try to kill both of them. The two Inquisitors were able to escape, but Vader chased them throughout Coruscant until he eventually caught them and killed them. Well, he actually used the Force to make them kill each other, but still, he killed them. Now, finally, there is the second sister. She was tasked with hunting down surviving Jedi Cal Kestis and Seer Junda. She was able to lure them to the Fortress Inquisitorius on Nur, where she attempted to kill both Cal and Seer. However, Second Sister was convinced to let go of the dark side. Just when Second Sister let go of her hatred and gave up on trying to kill the two Jedi, Darth Vader appeared and struck her down, only for him to then take up pursuit of the Jedi by himself once again. That's basically it. Every time the Inquisitors mess up, which is a lot, Vader has to pick up the pieces, and I think that's hilarious. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you liked it, and I'll hopefully see you in another video.